Hi, good evening. Welcome to the Afrocentric Woman. Gonna try getting ready with me. Although y'all can't see me, you just gotta trust that I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go on a date. I do not want to go to a sushi. You just sitting up here talking about sushi. I want tapas. I don't want sushi, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. So, let me just. I'm doing my eyebrows right now. Let me give you like a little roster update. So I just feel like roster rising. My roster is rising, and there's really like, I guess you just go through this natural feeling whenever your roster like dries up. There's always guys coming in. I had to get through like 150 guys in my app to get down to the nitty gritty of like who's quality. So of all 150 guys, um, I settled on like five, like super, like the best, you know. And I'm excited, not only like for the dating aspect, but also for the information. Because like one of the guys, he has like a very successful business in my community, it's like totally legit. And then the other guy, another guy that I'm really interested in, I have a date scheduled with him for the week. So I'm gonna meet him for lunch sometime this week. And he is in real estate, and I don't know if I told y'all. I know I did. I told y'all that I wanted to manifest like a real estate mogul type guy, like because I really want to get into real estate, and he's like already like wanting me to talk to his architect. Like he's on it. He's on it, because he does commercial real estate. He owns like some apartment buildings, and so um, it just happened like one of the restaurants that he. Well, I was like, well, where are you going to be coming from? Because we're trying to schedule our date for next week. And he's like, oh, I'm coming from such and such restaurant. I was like, I love that place, which I actually do. I really love that restaurant. A lot of old money goes to that restaurant. A bunch of old white people go to that restaurant. I love it. It's like so underrated. And a lot of times they have like jazz musicians and stuff like that. So that's where we're going to go. And I'm excited about that. I'm still doing my eyebrows. And he kind of threw the kitchen sink at me a little bit, like I own this and I have that, and he lives in this like exclusive neighborhood that's like a gated community. He's like, "Do you know where that is? I live there," and da da. And I just like, man, like once you've dated enough wealthy guys, it's really hard to impress. Like it's hard to impress me unless you like own a jet. I'm not gonna be impressed because I've already dated guys that own planes. So if you want to impress me, you need to have like a yacht, a plane, and then also the money needs to be hitting my account because any money that I don't get, I don't count that money. That's your money till it's my money. So I kind of felt like guy number two kind of threw the kitchen sink at me with like all the stuff he has, and I don't know if he just thinks that I'm like this easily impressed woman who's just gonna sleep with him off the strength of he has money. Like, no, that is not how I do, baby. No, sir. I'm not about to do that. Mm-mm. So he's Italian American. Guy number two is Italian. Guy number one is like Venezuelan, and he has a really great voice. They're both attractive guys. They're both older gentlemen, older established guys. But they keep in shape, like they look good. I was supposed to be going out with guy number one today, but I need some Q-tips. But he thinks he might have COVID because he just came back from an international trip. So he said he had a fever, and so um, we are going to schedule for another day. So that's that. That's guy number one that I'm excited to date. because both guys say they want to help me with business stuff, and I'm specifically guy number two because I still have a desire to get some commercial property. So I really want guy number two to help guide me with that, possibly. We'll see. Because, I don't know, y'all. It's hard to really tell what's what, like what's real, versus what's bravado, what's fake, like what's, you know, like, y'all know that I be verifying assets. So that one guy that I dated very briefly who owned the planes, I did like verify that shit. He did have the planes. Like, I verified it. It was true. But I really I just don't believe guys until I verify stuff on my own. I don't believe what they say because they all lie. A lot of them lie. So, time will tell. So that's him. And then, so since that fell through, I'm basically reverting back to somebody from the other roster, like somebody that's been on the roster for a while. Um, and I could, he had already asked me out like several times this week. He's been asking me out like every other day, like, what are you doing Saturday? 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 And I've been blowing him off, because, we just got to that point where he felt very bold. I think I might have told y'all. We just got to that point where he felt very bold and very empowered and had all the audacity to like ask me what he wanted and tell me what he wanted and what I needed to do. And my thing is, as soon as you have the audacity, I'm going to have the audacity. We're going to both have all the audacity in the world. So he had the audacity to tell me what he wanted. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, I don't know, like, why does putting on eyeliner cause me to talk crazy? But whatever. Yes, I get doing my eyeliner right now. But yeah, he had all the audacity. So I was like, well, I need this and I need that and I need that. And he's like, oh, well, with time we can do it. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. Then with time I'll give you what you want then. Like how are you going to tell me that you'll give me what I want and with time, but you want what you want right now? Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Not happening. No, no, no. So, so that's that. So like for my makeup, y'all, this is just a little side note. I use mostly Fenty products. I like the soft matte Fenty primer. And so and then for like my skincare products, I use Origins and you can get it at Sephora. So I use the cleanser, I use the moisturizer, the ginseng moisturizer, and then I use the reishi mushroom blemish stuff, soothing treatment. And what else do I use? I use the mask like once a week. I use their activated charcoal mask. I like this mask because I feel like a little tiny bit of tingling, but it doesn't burn my skin at all. I think if you have really sensitive skin, you might not want to use it though, because it does kind of like tingle a little bit. Hey, Kiss by Dark Skin, Hypergamy. Hey, Selfish Love. Hey, girl. Hey, who else is in the building? Hey, for everybody that's tuning in. Hey, Mocha Mommy. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm just chit chatting while I'm getting ready for my date, doing my makeup. And I was just talking a little bit about the products that I use. So that's like my skincare routine. I put the moisturizer on twice a day. I either use Goop. Hold on, what is this? I either use Goop SPF because I used to think that I didn't need SPF, but now that I'm in my 30s, I just want to do whatever I can do to maintain myself. So I started using SPF every day. Um, so I'll either use the Goop SPF, which has like a shimmer to it, or I use the Fenty Hydrovisor. So since it's nighttime, I'm not going to use the Hydrovisor. I had the Hydrovisor on earlier today. I love this stuff. Makes me feel like a rich bee, seriously, because it smells so divine. Like it smells so good. And then I use the Fenty foundation powder. I use the Fenty concealer. I use the Fenty contour stick. And what else do I use? Fenty. Mm, I think that's it. I can't use her skincare products because they didn't do good on my skin. I tried them, like I bought all of them. I bought all her skin products, but they didn't work for me. The makeup does good for me, but um oh, and I use her setting spray too. I use the Fenty setting spray. It's really good. I don't know who somebody has shared a video on like how to do your like concealer to like highlight your face. This guy, this makeup artist. So I kind of started using his method where you take your sponge and you put a little bit of the setting powder on there. I mean, not the setting powder, the setting spray on your sponge, and then you kind of like blend it in um after you put your foundation or your powder on, and I'm loving it. And then use your translucent what is it? The translucent setting powder. It works so good. Like I like this method way better than what I was doing before. So just a little side note. Gosh, if I figure out who that is, I'll share it on my discussion board. I still don't have a community tab, y'all, because I need 1,000 subscribers before I can share the community tab. But you can still go to the discussion board and get links and whatnot. I just can't share pictures. And I don't know that I would ever do a Facebook group. Facebook is censors so bad. Like they censor. Gosh, they censor. But if you want to join the Discord, just send me a message on Instagram. Go to Afrocentric Woman on Instagram, and you can come into the Discord, and we can talk on there. So I didn't want to do Facebook; they censor too bad. So we are on Discord. I'm doing the concealer right now. I'm gonna put the powder on. I'm gonna put my lashes on, and we're gonna make it do what it do. So the guy that I'm gonna be meeting tonight, this is probably like what our like fourth date, I think. I think this is like our fourth date. He's a sweetie pie. He's just, what would I say? A little bit. He just has a whole lot of audacity and a little bit, just a tiny bit needy, just a little bit, just like a little needy, a little clingy. But he's sweet. He adores me. So that's criteria number one. You need to adore me for me to go out with you. Like you need to literally like you need to be googly eyes for me. I don't want you to be like at all like, I could take her or I could leave her. No, you gotta be like, I want that woman. Oh, another thing I use for Fenty is her what is this? This is the Mean Money and Hustler Baby highlighter. Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I use that. I like it. I use both of them like just to highlight my face after I put my makeup on. Like, I like it. And then for my lashes, I use Eyelure usually. I love Eyelure lashes. Now, the ones I have, I'm not too crazy about them. I like I had this Eyelure. I promise y'all, I use these lashes like 10 times. They were such high quality. They're like super high quality. They're luscious and fluffy. And they look so natural. I love those, and I can't find them anymore. I got them at Target. They were like $20. I got them at Target, and I can't find them anymore. Like not that particular tier. I wish if I would have known that they weren't going to sell them, I would have bought like 4 pairs straight up. That's how much I love those lashes. So I have some Eyelure um lashes that I found at Marshall's for a good deal, but they're not as nice as the other ones. I like those way better, way. So okay, so I updated y'all on guy number one. Guy number one, I guess we'll just go. He says he's going to take a COVID test tomorrow and let me know what's going on with him because he says he got a fever and he didn't want to subject me to that, which I appreciate because I already got COVID and I damn sure don't want to get COVID again. That was not fun at all, y'all. Getting COVID was not fun. I hope I'm trying to do my nails too. Oh, God. I should have did this earlier, but I was so tired. So I'm excited about him. business owner, and me and him, we have dancing in common. So he was like, I like salsa dancing, which I'm probably gonna go dancing. Sorry, I'm probably gonna go salsa dancing tonight. And he was just like the guy from Venezuela was like so um excited that I salsa danced. That was like he was just too over the moon. Like perfect. Do everything that I love. So once he gets better and figures out what's going on, we will go out. I will be dinner and dancing. But with my guy now, the guy that I'm gonna go see now, he's Latino too. So yeah, I have like the Latino guys are really into me these days. They are really, really into me. And this guy, he actually told me that he doesn't like, he won't date white girls for whatever reason. I don't know why. I should ask him if he would date a Latina though. That would I want to know that. I'm gonna ask him today. Like, dude, would you date a Latina or you only date black women? I'm just curious because I just want to know. I'm nosy. Who else is still okay? So the Indian guy. I don't know if I updated y'all about him. Oh no, the one who dismissed himself. You know, there's him. Oh yeah, I think I did update y'all. That one who wanted to take me to Mexico. The other guy that I've been out with like 5 or 6 times wanted to take me to Mexico, and I just don't. There's like I can't think of anything that you can make like. It would take so much money to get me out of my house. Like, um, that's him calling. He needs to text. So I'm talking to y'all right now, and I cannot talk to him. I can do in 10, but not in 10 p.m. Okay, that's fine. Um, he, y'all know I'm super late. He wants to go, like he wants me to be out now. I'm doing my makeup right now. Okay, I cannot sit up here and run down to meet you. Okay, beauty takes time, and I'm like halfway done with my makeup. Not like I'm not even done. So stop it. Stop. Okay, so I just finished contouring my face, and I use Fenty contour stick. Now I'm about to highlight. You cannot rush perfection. You cannot rush beauty. You need to simmer down, and you need to wait, sir. That's nothing to tell you, baby. You got to wait, baby. Uh, okay. So that interrupted my train of thought. Okay, so the Indian guy wants to take me to Mexico, but y'all know what that's for, right? Like, come on, I'm not born yesterday. He just wants me to go to Mexico because he wants to try to sleep with me. That's all that is. He thinks that if I get secluded in another country, that I'll sleep with him because I will not sleep with him here. But I'm not even gonna go. I'm not like the inconvenience that it is for me to like uproot my life, make arrangements for my child, make arrangements for my business, to do everything that I need to do, just for the simple fact that you want the convenience of no. Like you would have to pay so much money for me to leave this city and go out of the country, and I need my own hotel room still. So I don't really think you're about that life, bro. I really don't. And I'm not gonna inconvenience myself at all for your entertainment. I'm just not gonna do it. It's not worth it to me. If I'm gonna go to Mexico and like be all discombobulated, I'm not gonna be entertaining a man. I'm gonna be entertaining myself. I'll probably go do a girls trip or something, you know? Not gonna I'm not gonna do that just so you can try to bust your little tired moves on me. I'm not here for that. No gracias. So that's that. So he's pretty much in a holding pattern right now. Oh yeah, I think I did tell y'all. I need to put the little list together for the birthday stuff. I'm gonna do the birthday next week. So if he wants to contribute to the birthday, he can do that. That will help redeem him. But other than that, I'm not trying to hear nothing that he have to say until he redeems himself. Mm-mm. And I have a few other, people. There's one guy that lives in Utah who wants to possibly link up, older guy. And I have like another friend that's just always around. He always does stuff for my daughter. So all I have to do is just ask him, like, hey, I got this going on or I got that going on. And he always comes through for all the holidays, Christmas and birthdays. He's been around for a couple of years now, just hanging out in the background. Just hanging out in the background. Hey, uppity girl. Hey, girl. I'm sitting up here getting dressed, getting ready to go to a date. Um, Getting ready to go on a date. And I'm putting my lash glue on. I like the iLord lash glue too, because it be lasting, y'all. Like these lashes is not coming off until you take them off. Okay? You heard me? This lash glue is the truth. Cause I got some bootleg ass lash glue. This Kiss lash glue, I think I got it from like Family Dollar or something, and it's trash. It's complete trash. I probably should just put it in the trash. Cause that stuff is a freaking joke. What else is going on with my roster? I think that's pretty much it. I think the biggest, lesson or the biggest like realization I have is like the disappointment of people rotating out or eliminating themselves. You just kind of have to let them go. Like, okay. And the great thing about being very stingy with your kitty cat is that you really don't lose anything. It's like, okay, you want to go, then go. You be feeling all, I think you be feeling sad and discombobulated when you just give out the kitty cat all the time to everybody. Then you be feeling a way about it, like, ooh, you know, I can't get my juices back. But when you keep it on reserve and you very stingy with it and very selective, that's probably a better word, selective. When you are very selective with it, then you don't feel so bad when guys leave. You're just like, okay, bye. I think you kind of like want to hold on a little bit more when you've given it out. So I don't be giving it out like that. And it really sucks when someone's like, oh, I want this and I want that and I want this and I want that. And you're like, okay. And they're like, I really like you. I really, really like you. You're like, okay, okay. Well, this is what I need. And then they're like, what had happened was, I have to see, I need to know you longer. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I need to know you longer then. How you want to exchange bodily fluids, but you, but you need to know me more in other areas. Like, boy, get out of my face with that bullshit. I am not about to sit up here and do this with you. So, it's annoying, when guys X themselves out, but it's to be expected. It is what it is. Um, okay. All right, so I'm gonna let this lash glue dry for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna put them on. What else do I need to do? Let's do the setting powder. Hey, let's do the setting powder. I'm wearing a little jumpsuit tonight because I might be going dancing, so that's kind of limiting me in terms of my clothes because I have to think about what's gonna go well for dancing, you know. And then, oh, you know what? Actually, oh shit, I should have watched it earlier. I had this other little dress, but it doesn't leave much to the imagination. It's like a straight up, like, give me your wallet, Walter dress. It's that kind of dress. And I started to wear that, but I was like, that's not really I'm not trying to do that for like a first impression because I was supposed to be having a first date with somebody else with guy number one. But like I told you, guy number one is sick. So now I'm reverting back to like guy number five. So it would be appropriate for guy number five, but not for guy number one. But I've already like, if I was going to wear that dress, I would have had to wash it and dry it earlier. And I did not do that. So with that said, I'm wearing a jumpsuit. Can't go wrong with the jumpsuit. Um, it's decent. I'm just dress it up with some heels and a cute little bag. And what else? I put my setting powder, my translucent setting powder on right now. And I'm about to put just a dab of mascara on, and then I'll put my lashes on. Everything else is pretty much done. I really like. I don't really doing a lot of. I don't really wear eyeshadow like that. Just I don't because I'm not that good at putting it on. I just do like liner and highlight. So all right, powder is on. Let's get these lashes on, baby. Let's get these lashes on. Where's that little? Okay, I use this little gold thing to kind of clip it down. Oh, the mascara. I think who? Oh yeah, it was that little guy too. It's like a TikToker. He does, and he was like, "Oh, mascara with your lashes," and I started doing it. But if you give me one tip and one tip works, I will try for and see how they work too. Because y'all, we cannot be caught up in drama. We gotta go live our life, and we gotta have a good epic time and enjoy ourselves. You know, like F YouTube drama. Go live my life. Yeah. Um, okay. Lash number one is complete. What y'all got going on? Y'all got any questions, comments, concerns? Um, I still have a few guys that I need to go through. Oh, let me tell you about people that got eliminated. Okay, so I talked to this guy earlier today, and I was kind of on the fence with him because he uses a lot of slang, and I don't really, I'm not really attracted to that. You know, like it makes me think. I just don't have a high, I just don't have a high like regard for guys that like use a lot of slang, like what cha doing, like CHA. I'm like, you're 50. Why are you talking like that? I don't like that. I prefer regular English. You know, I prefer like regular language. I don't like WYD and how you doing with like a U instead of a Y. I don't like that. And so he was using a lot of that, and I'm just like, are you really who you say you are? That's what I think in my head. Are you really who you say you are? You say you're a vice president of a company, but why are you talking? So, um, I talked to him today, and he made this comment like, it's so hard dating because women think that, you know, we talked a little bit here, then he was like, women think that dating a man is an extra source of income. And in our city, we have people that want to live a rich lifestyle, but they're only making $30,000 a year, and they're 30,000 and they think that their man is supposed to supplement them. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, so can you want to go out some Thursday, Wednesday? And I was like, oh, okay. And I unmatched him. Like, boy, you sitting up here telling me that you don't want to give me no money. Why would I call you? Why? Why? Because when a man does that, what he's doing is he's trying to set it up to where you won't ask him for anything. That's why he's telling you. He's telling you that he doesn't like when women ask him for money, and he's if you tell me our very first conversation that you don't like women asking you for money, then that's what he's trying to make sure that he sets up. He wants to you to know, don't ever ask me for money. Don't ever ask me for money. So you know how I roll. I unmatch his ass like boy, listen, sir. If you're coming out the bat telling me that you don't want to give me no money, then we don't have no conversation to have be had. There's nothing that we need to talk about. Now, for him, I didn't hang up on him because sometimes I'll just hang up on guys like, oh, whoop, call ended. Like, I won't even give you the courtesy of finishing the call. I'll just hang up. But I went ahead and finished the call. Like, I kind of got off the phone. And he was like, well, let's figure out for Wednesday. I was like, okay, okay. And I just, boop, boop, blocked, block, baby. Block. I am not trying to deal with a man that's telling me before we even get started, don't ask me for nothing. Because I'm going to ask you for something eventually. Because you're going to ask me for something eventually. So, can't do it. So, he's out. That's how you got to do it, ladies. Be fast. Don't sit up here and be like, oh, well, he's been hurt. Let me go out with him and prove that I'm worthy. No, fuck that shit. Like, no. If you're telling me from the very beginning that you are not going to do nothing for me, then I'm going to believe you. And I'm not going to try to prove anything to you. I'm going to just, if when you have 150 people in your queue, you don't have time to waste or sit up here and go back and forth on anybody that's like wishy-washy. So then I ended up talking to this other guy today, and he did something similar. He was like, well, I have a job and I pay my own bills. And I was like, I was like, okay. I guess he was waiting for me to say the same thing. Like, I have a job, I pay my own bills. Like, boy, I don't pay bills. Okay. Like, yeah, I do, but I like low key don't. So if you want to be in my life, you gonna be paying some bills. You're gonna be paying some bills. So I took that as him trying to tell me he's trying to bait me into saying that I pay my own bill, and I'm not doing it. I'm no, I just hung up on him. I didn't even I didn't even sit up here and try to agree to anything because I thought that was just so crass. I thought it was so low vibrational because we're having a conversation and like, why would you say something like that? It sounds stupid. That we're talking about, you know, going out and doing fun things around the city, and you're telling me that you have a job and you pay your bills. I mean, you're 52. I would hope that you have a job and pay your own bills. I mean, but he was trying to bait me into saying that. So these guys, they know what they're doing. They're just looking for somebody that's naive, that's stupid. They want a really beautiful woman, but they want you for free. They want you for as cheaply as possible. They don't want to pay. So that is the cat and mouse game. They want it for free. You don't want to give it away for free. So what's the resolution? How you gonna get what you want? You gotta figure that out so that you don't get taken advantage of, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the best bargain. They're trying to get the biggest bang for their buck. Bang, literally, for their buck. And you have to be smarter. You got to be 2 steps ahead, baby. You got to know how to read the game. You got to know when somebody's bullshitting you so that you don't waste your time, because time is precious, especially when you get 30s. Time is precious. So don't waste your time. I'm putting on a little bit more of this translucent because I forgot to put my little highlighter on. My face is done, y'all. Is that a long time? Like, how long do y'all spend to do y'all makeup? Because I'm done. I'm done with my makeup. How long I've been on live? I've been on live for 34 minutes. So is that like, how long does it take y'all to do y'all's makeup? Okay, if you can just let it be a good time. I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, you're talking to dark skin. Hey, Myra, welcome. Love it when men make it that easy for you. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, I like it too. Like, I don't have to waste no time. When they come through the door and they tell me who they are, I believe them the first time. Okay. But I've talked a little bit on the channel about like using your intuition because there's been some times where a guy will kind of like be trying me, but I'm putting on I'm sorry, some of it got in my mouth. I'm putting the setting spray. Okay. I'm sitting over trying to talk. I'm funny. I'm sitting over trying to talk while putting on the setting spray that got in my mouth. Oh my gosh, I'm funny. Oh my gosh. How long does it take y'all to put y'all's makeup on? Because I'm done. That's not that long, right? I got everything on. Pack up little makeup. Oh, lips. Let me see what I want to do. I guess I'll do I have like this double espresso Milani. Yeah. And I love it. So I'm out of my pencil. I had shoot. I have this pencil. This pencil is cheap, but it's the bomb.com. It is an LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner, but I use it the lasting brown, but I use it as a lip liner. I don't use it as an eyeliner. When I tell you this lip liner sits up there and lasts you like all night, it lasts all night. I love that lip liner. And it's cheap. It's like $4 or $5 at Target. Like you cannot beat it. So since I don't have any more of that, I'm just gonna use contour on my lips. I have like really full lips and they kind of like melt into my face. I don't know if you know what I mean, but like how some people have like super defined lips where like I don't know. Maybe it's just my own little like impression of my lips. But I feel like my lips just melt into my face, and so I do better with liner. Instead of me just putting on lipstick, I feel like I need liner. I feel like I need liner. So I'm just using contour and a little pencil since I don't have the LA Girl. I need to get some more. I may order it online. Y'all, we need to talk about credit card benefits. I want to do a whole, maybe tomorrow. I needed to like just get my life together. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I just like uppity nose because I was talking to her on Instagram about it that I just felt so drained, and I was like, just all the energy. Like, I feel like I just spiritually started picking up on all the energy before everything popped off. So my body started picking up on everything before it popped off. And so I just felt so drained. And so I just decided I wasn't going to go live. I was like, no, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to I did some self-care yesterday. I did a mask. I did exfoliant. I drank water. I just, meditated. I just like got my life together. So I did not go live, but I want to do. I have some lives, some topics in mind that I want to eventually do. I want to do. So right now I'm just like highlighting my collarbone. Now I'm about to put some shimmer on. About to put some shimmer on my leg. And I just use it's totally unnecessary, but I like the shimmer. It's the Copper Tone Glow. I wish I was better at contouring. I just snapped my features. All this weight gain has looking so different. Is there any makeup artist that y'all recommend? Usually, like I go to Instagram for a lot of inspiration. YouTube can sometimes like be like the format is long for me, but Instagram is good. I like them because like I like to see regular people do stuff over makeup artists sometimes because sometimes a makeup artist I think that they think the stuff is easy, but then when I try to do it, I'm like, I get lost in the sauce. Like, you said it was easy. You lied. This is hard. I can't do it. But I don't know. Have you ever like if you go to Sephora? I know sometimes you can even book an appointment, or Mac is good too, and they can show you some different little tips and tricks with their products. I find that to be helpful. Um, the energy will have you in bed until afternoon. I'm trying to tell you, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Let me see what he texts me. Are you coming? Yeah, I'm coming. Let me text him. Yes. Yes, I'm coming. Okay. Is there anything else I need? Oh, my lipstick. Let me put this on. Hey, baby. And I like this. It like smells good too. This lipstick. And I'm gonna put YSL perfume on. I heard that Rihanna has a fragrance. Next time I'm at Sephora, I might smell it. I might check it out. You know, has anybody seen the lip tint? I mean the skin tints? I've been trying to get it. It's been sold out of Sephora for like the past 2-3 months. The skin blur, I really want it, and I can't get a hold of it. So I was thinking I might try the Fenty website instead of Sephora because it's been sold out of Sephora forever. It's been sold out. So has anybody seen it? Yeah. Kissed by Heart Dark Skin Hypergamy says she bounces around. She doesn't follow one makeup artist. Yeah, I don't care. If I found somebody with my skin tone that like maybe like similar features to me, I probably would follow them if I liked what they did. But I hadn't really found anybody with my combination. Uppity say we peanut butter girls. Like I think that was one of my first videos that I saw of yours, Uppity. I was like, yes, it's so crazy because when I heard you say it, that was the second time I'd ever heard that peanut butter term. Because there was this lady in the gym who was trying to think about how to describe me. And she was like, you're kind of like peanut butter. And I was like, oh, I guess so. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. Cheers to the peanut butter girls. Yeah, if I found somebody with my skin tone and my similar features and they did a good job, I'd start following them. I would love to get some additional ideas because I'm like, when it comes to makeup, I'm very basic. Super, super. Okay, that's good enough. Take this out with me. I'm a peanut. Hey, what's peanut butter crew? Although there's so much of my content that's like geared towards dark skinned girls, but it's just because I love it. I love dark skin, and my baby's dark skin, so I am the mother of a dark skinned girl. So I am totally vested in creating a better situation for her, even though I'm peanut butter. My baby is super chocolate and just chocolatey chocolate sweetness. My little munchkin. Yes, uppity. I know you do too. Yeah, because I think like my understanding before I came into YouTube was just that um the dark skin. It's like we are all represented inside of dark skin, right? Like all colors are all in the spectrum of darkness and then blackness, and so we're all represented inside of that. But dark skinned women can't say that about light skinned stuff, like they're not represented in that. But I think that's like my, underlying thought process behind why I kind of melt myself into the dark skin category. And also my features, are super black. My hair is like I call it 5A. It's like it's not 4C, it's 5A. So I think that kind of pushes me over the edge. Super, super black features. All right. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, getting ready with me. Thanks for getting ready with me and listening to my roster update. I will come back soon with more content. I'm going to get dressed now and I'm going to leave my house and I'm going to go meet my date. Okay, so peace and love, y'all. I'll let you know how it goes. Bye.